The worst thing ever is when you make something cool but you can't share it with anyone. Software distribution is a hard problem, but NPM makes it much easier. In just 5 steps, we're going to create a CLI and distribute it so that anyone in the entire world can type just a few short keystrokes to run our code. Sound cool? How to publish an NPM package, a video by PageKey. Real quick, what's the point of this anyway? Well, PageKey is all about taking back tech. That means we're about teaching people how to own their own infrastructure, write or customize your own software, and help other people do the same thing. As an example of why this might be important, imagine that Apple starts charging you every time you use an emoji. There is an emoji tax imposed. There's outrage in the streets. Everyone hates it, but they're doing it anyway. So have you ever thought about how you don't really control the software on your phone in any way? Well, too late. You have 2 choices. Never update your phone again, or just don't use Apple. Pick something else that's open source where you can control what goes into that device. Own the whole stack so that you don't get vendor locked and vendor bullied. Android, you're not safe either. Google's watching. Anyway, the blog and article for this are on GitHub, so if you prefer to read in much detail, check it out. It's in the 184 folder. All right, let's get down to business. Here are the 5 steps we're going to take today. We're going to create the package, a Node package. We're going to add a command line interface using the commander package. We're going to publish our package to npmjs.com to make it available for everyone. We'll make a change and bump the version and upload an updated version of our package just so that you know how to make changes to it. Finally, we will try it out, do the public installation of the package, and see what everyone else will see when they use our tool. Part 1, creating the package. We'll start out with a completely empty folder. In this example, I'm going to use the name Blaze because it's a framework that I want to create anyway. PageKey Blaze, blazing fast React, get it? So we'll use the name Blaze, create a folder, cd into it, and only for Nix users, if you're on Nix or Nix OS, you can use this shell.nix to make sure Node is installed. Also, I discovered to use npm link, you run into read-only file system issues unless you add this line to your npm.rc file. If you don't know what Nix is, don't worry about any of this. Now that we've laid the groundwork, let's add a CLI. Start by installing the commander package. Then let's add index.mjs. The M is so that it's a module which lets us use imports instead of requires. As you can see, this is a pretty straightforward program that just prints a hello world message when you run new. Don't forget that first line there, that's the shebang, which tells it to use the node interpreter when running this script instead of trying to use the default, which is usually bash or sh, and this is not a valid shell script. This is a valid JavaScript, so you would get an error without it. Next, open up package.json and add the bin section. There's no bin section by default, but that defines the binaries that you can run when you have this package installed. So we'll add Blaze as one of our binaries. Keep in mind, you do not want the prefix here. The package name, you do want the prefix at PageKey at your username /, but in the bin section, do not put any prefix. This confused me for a little while. Yeah, don't make the same mistake as me. Make that script executable, and then you can use npm link, which kind of simulates this package being installed. This may or may not be necessary, but I did it anyway. Finally, you can see it in action. You can use npx to run in the shell environment of this package that you currently have, and just run blaze new, and you see our hello world message. Part 3, publishing to npmjs.com. So you can publish a scoped package to npmjs.com using a username that you sign up there, and your package will be accessible by @your username /your package. So if you don't have an account there yet, go ahead and go make one now. Then run npm login, and it will prompt you with a link. You click, it'll open your browser, and then you can log into your account so that your terminal is linked and you've authenticated your account. Now that you're logged in, you can upload this package and publish it. So all you have to do is type npm publish with public access. If you don't add that access public piece, it will try to tell you that you need to pay because private packages on npmjs.com are a paid feature. Now, you can self-host your own package registry. So maybe there will be a future video about that if you don't feel like getting out your credit card. Anyway, we'll make this public for now. Now let's talk about how to make a change to this package and publish an updated version. So when people start finding bugs, you know what to do. Start by making just any change. We're going to go edit our index file and just add an extra message, make it extra polite, tell people to have a great day. Then you can use the npm version command to automatically bump the version. In this case, we're calling it a patch version, which bumps that third number. Notice after you run this package.json is updated. Other options for this command are npm version minor and npm version major. If these don't ring a bell, check out semver.org, which tells you all about semantic versioning and how it's supposed to work. Now you can go ahead and publish the updated package. This time all you have to type is npm publish and you should see it upload. Time to try this thing out. Turn off the local install. If you ran npm link earlier, you just do npm unlink -g and the full name of your package. Now you're going to do exactly what anyone else in the world can do now, which is run npx at your username / your package, and then it won't be installed. It will ask you if you want to install it. This should happen for anyone with access to the internet. And you will see that our package runs, which is awesome. So our package is published. And that's actually all I had for this video. We created a Node package, added a CLI to it, published it to npmjs.com, and ran it using npx. In future videos, we're going to look into topics such as static site generation and server-side rendering with React, as well as creating slides like these ones in React. Hope this was useful for you. Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing to the channel to Take Back Tech. We're creating weekly videos about tech topics, often talking about self-hosting and rebuilding things from scratch to figure out how they work. See you there.